Okay, well, I think we are actually immediately live. I actually just got the notification on my phone that we are up and running.
Yeah, I think I
So, what's
heard it
up,
too.
everybody? How we doing? Joel here, State Board Exotics, as you may or may not know. um,
Right, been a
but
little while. Sorry for the hiatus there. This is Adam from Beach Bum Exotics, and we're
yeah,
happy to be
yeah,
back tonight, guys. Wednesday Friends Night.
yeah. Wednesday Friends Day, right? Isn't that what
Yeah,
they call it around here?
I'm repping my Canada Dry tonight.
Yeah, there you go. After the CRB this past weekend, that I don't know if you noticed, Adam and I were not in attendance.
No.
Yeah, so that got a little crazy. I feel like a little hectic. Life's been throwing some curveballs lately, and we've been adjusting to such.
Yep. Dodging, weaving, doing our
Dodging, weaving,
best.
man. Dodging, weaving. Yeah, but how's everybody doing, man? It's we skipped last week. That was a bit of a bummer. Um, I've had a family member in the hospital for like the past 10 days, and it wasn't really looking good. Obviously, happy to say though, it's my sister, and she is officially off all of like the life support stuff and everything like that. So we are headed in the right direction. So figured tonight was a good night to kind of get back on here. It's been some good news over here, so might as
Yeah.
well jump back on. So
Yeah.
apologize
Man,
about that last Wednesday, but it's been weird.
dude. Yeah, scary thing. And I'm so happy to hear that, your sister is doing better. So,
Yeah, 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 for
scary thing
sure.
when family gets sick. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But life goes on,
Yes, it
so here we
does.
are.
Yes, it does. And in this fashion, life is still going on. So we're doing great. But yeah, dude, it's been crazy though. Like, it's crazy. Like, when time is constrained like that, how demanding, some of this social media stuff can actually kind of get. So it's
Yeah.
weird, when people talk about social media and stuff like that. It actually kind of adds up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's something that, I mean, I kind of struggle with it too, just because, like, I mean, I enjoy social media for the interaction and everything like that.
Yeah,
And then, but sometimes, yeah, it's kind of like, all right, well, I got this going on, this going on. I don't feel like I have the time really to sit down and like check all this stuff. And
yeah, it
you know
gets
what I
tough,
mean?
man. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they still have to maintain care for the snakes and everything like that. But yeah, in lighter news, it looked like the CRB was super fun. I was watching everybody's Instagram stories. It looked like Arlington was pretty fun too. So it looked like everybody had a great time without us, and I'm kind of upset about it. So literally,
Yeah.
like, dude, I've missed every show I've wanted to be at this year so far because it's just like nothing is working out. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped for Tinley though. I'm
Yeah.
pumped for Tinley.
Yeah, Tinley's good, right? I got my tickets. We got Airbnb, I think, lined up. So
Yep.
Tinley's gonna be good, definitely. But yeah, everybody looks like they were having a lot of fun up at the two expos that were going on. Saw some awesome animals through everybody's vlogs and stuff. So really appreciated all the content that everybody's been pumping out for that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, that's how I have to live vicariously through everybody's YouTube accounts right now. So it's been fun, but yeah, it's a bummer to miss it. I've wanted to go to that CRB for like, I don't know, 2 3 years now, and I really never thought I'd even consider going just because it was a bit of a journey. But yeah, next year, right?
next year,
Next year.
yeah, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
That's health permitting and all that good stuff.
Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Definitely. But any crazy snakes you've seen the past, I don't know, couple days? Have you had a chance
Well, we're
to take a stalk
talking
at some of them?
about, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've tried not to window shop very much because we're kind of in that house buying mode again.
Right. Right.
Yeah, the last house didn't work out, which was a bummer, but who knows? Maybe a blessing in disguise. Things just kind of happen for a
Right.
reason. So we did find a couple other homes that are looking pretty cool. So I've been trying to save money. I've been staying off Morph Market. I've
Yeah.
been,
Dude, I get it. I get it.
Hmm. But not, just we were talking right before we were getting going live here. Street Fire's been just posting the most awesome snakes lately. I've been loving seeing what people are doing with Desert Ghost. Finally
Yeah.
seeing some combos with Desert Ghost and Clown together, like we were saying. So,
Right. Right.
um, dude. Yeah, that's been amazing. And
It is. Saw
then
those desert or leopard desert ghost clowns. I don't know how. Like, what's like? What do you think the best way to say that is? Like codom first, recessive, or
that's kind of
recessive codom. You know, like what do you think the right way to say that is?
I don't know if there's a right way, but
Right,
I think how it flows off the tongue kind of typically goes like incomplete dominant recessive.
right.
And then I have to like train myself to kind of do it in alphabetical order. But
There
you
we
know what
go.
I mean?
Right.
But I don't know. That's too much
Yeah,
effort,
it's
man.
like
If you know the genes,
PEMDAS,
just
dude.
say them.
It's PEMDAS for naming the snakes. You know, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. You know, you got to know how to do it. So you don't want to sound like a noob out there, right?
Oh man, I love sounding like a noob though. It's awesome. I just
Yeah. Yeah. So, Will, Desert Ghost Leopard Clown. That's how you do it, I guess. That's
yeah.
the official way to do it. He has the Desert Ghost stuff, so
Hey, he has it. He
I'll
can
let
say
that.
it.
Okay. So yeah,
That don't wait till I get mine. Then I'm just gonna screw it all up. Yeah,
yeah.
clown leopard desert ghost.
Right. Yeah, clown. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna say it. Yeah, clown, leopard, desert ghost. That's actually how you say it.
Uh, yeah, Billy had some nice clutches too come out recently.
Right.
So been a lot of good stuff.
Dude,
You know, it's just
but Billy's just like it's hard to keep up right now, to be honest. I feel like every clutch is like world's first grand finale clutches. So it's like, dude, it's so hard, man, to keep up with that going on over there right now. So congratulations on that. That's friggin' awesome.
yeah, he's been pumping out some awesome stuff there. Oh man, so let's see, kind of catching up with chat here. See what people have been saying.
Yeah, what do we got going here? Been doing my best, but it's been actually pretty
Not as
active.
good as Cusco. Cusco's amazing with the live chat and doing the live like
Dude,
talking.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's super good at
multitasking.
that. I
He's
need to
very
figure out if he just doesn't have the latency issue as bad, or if he's just like he's been doing it so long that he already like is acclimated to that like that
yeah.
gap we have between chat and when we see it and then when we actually talk. But
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just way better.
yeah, that's
He's just
I didn't
way
want to give
better.
it to him, but yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right on that.
Oh, no, I'm joking. Let's see. Adam, can we see one of your puzzle babies? Oh, Elite, sorry, man. They're not here. They're over at Miguel's place.
He's hoarding
Uh,
them, man.
he's hoarding them, yeah. But the female and male and everything like that, they were all over at his place. So if you want to check those out, check out some of his most recent vlogs and Instagram channels. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a pretty sweet clutch. We killed it on the odds. Let's see if my memory serves me correct. Let's see. We had Hypo Puzzle male. I want to say two puzzle het hypo females, one puzzle het hypo male, and then the rest were. I think we had a pastel double het female, and then I think a normal
Yeah.
double het male,
So
something like that.
just like silly odds.
Yeah.
Beating that clutch. What did he have last year? He had that whole ivory clutch or something like that. Like
Oh
nothing
yeah.
came out. I mean, which ivories are awesome, but it's just like the odds of just hitting the all ivories. You know, when what he
Seriously.
could have got. Yeah.
Well, Miguel is
Yeah.
like the luckiest guy. I'm just gonna send all my females over to him, just like to have him like bless them and touch them, so that
Right.
way the odds gods just like come through for me.
Right.
Bec- because he had that Batman clutch last year too, where he
Oh
got what was it,
yeah.
four Batmans
Dude.
in
Yeah.
one clutch.
Yeah. What
And
was that, man?
him and I made an agreement. We were hanging out the weekend before he cut him, and so we were sitting at his table, and he goes, "All right, man, if I hit five Batmans in this clutch, you get one." And I'm like, "No way, you're never gonna hit five in one clutch." And then when he was showing me the pictures, one, two, three, four, I'm like, "What?
Yeah,
Whoa!"
dude. You're one away, man.
One
One
away from getting a
away.
free Batman.
One away. Dude. Yeah, well, maybe
Uh,
maybe you can get that luck this year, right? He can hit five and give you that fifth one or something.
right.
No, actually, it's a rollover, like your old
I
cell
just need
phone
one.
minutes. Yeah, he just needs to hit one. That'd be his fifth. He didn't give
Right.
you like a time frame on that.
I think he did say this clutch.
Yeah, okay.
So
Tomato, tomato, dude.
Tomato, tomato. Let's get to work here, Joel. Let's get me a Batman. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
we can figure this out, man. We can figure. I have a vague amount of experience in the contracts. We get this going.
I like it. I like
But ectothermic, yeah, clutches left this year. I don't have anything. Already thinking about pairings though, so that's exciting. Starting
it. Yep.
to get girls up to size again. And what's cool about this year for me is I'm having like I only had 3 clutches this year, but like this coming year, finally like all the females that have like been the slow ones that are taking 4 years, not 3 years, or like some of those snakes went in like 19 months, and now and so it's like this year should be like the year where like most of my like females that I've been waiting for are like here now. Like we're up to size, we're ready to go. Like so, I'm really excited for this coming season. I have that double het sunset pied stuff, like the females like 1800 grams right now, so it's like all that stuff's like really exciting for me now. So but that's what's cool about this hobby. You always have something to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Same here, kind of. I think I don't have anything in my incubator, and I think most of my females that reabsorbed are gonna go early this coming
Right.
season because, once they went back on food, ate like monsters, and now I have a few of them that are back at their bowl. So,
Right, yeah, they're
so
already priming up maybe.
maybe I mean I think it's a little too early, but we'll see. Because they're still slamming food, but yeah, I think they're going to be early girls because they just have the weight on them. So
Right.
that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
desert ghost stuff, man. I want my desert ghost.
dude, I know you have this like army back there that I feel like is a little under the radar, so I pretty excited for that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
buddy.
snake that I saw. Straight Fire posted that leopard desert ghost het clown posset pied with a ringer on it.
The
Like,
ringer.
geez,
Yeah,
dude, like that's probably gonna prove. And it's like, man, just to have like that snake is crazy.
yeah.
You
It's
could do
beautiful
that.
and a powerhouse.
Right. Just
Yeah,
having a leopard and desert ghost together is like almost like one of the best combos alone by itself.
I agree. Yeah, I was pretty stoked to pick mine up from Justin this year. I'd been
Yeah,
wanting
leopard
one big
DG,
time.
man. That's so cool. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll get some Leopard DG stuff coming out too, but won't be as cool as Straight Fires. He's
Right.
like a couple years ahead, man.
Yeah,
But
that's some
he's
next
so
level
cool.
stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah,
exactly.
there's talk of disco. I think disco's a really cool gene. Isn't that kind of, I guess I just said it's a really cool gene, but it's kind of similar to fire, isn't it? Like it reacts really well with fire. Fire, like
Yeah,
disco fire, like makes kind of almost like pieds in a way.
yeah, very kind of, throws the high white ringer looking things
Yeah,
in there. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Disco, I think it's kind of one of those, not a lot of people are pumping out like tons of combos with disco. I
right,
think it's also because it's not as like impactful on its own, but when it
right.
mixes with things, from what I've seen, that's where it's kind of bread and butter is. It's like when it touches certain other genes, wow. Like,
Dude, right,
yeah.
right. And that's I was watching a really interesting like TED Talk in my spare time recently, and they were talking about like what people like and what they don't like, and I just thought it was like an interesting subject when it comes to like ball pythons right now, because they were talking about how people like new, but they like a familiar new. And so I just think that's interesting right now with like a lot of genes. I almost feel like any new gene, like let's say anything, like even disco, like it's not really proven until like it's thrown into clown now or pied, or like, and now some of the next up and comers are going to be like your puzzle and your DG and stuff like that. Like people are like kind of like, if it's not cool in DG, I don't want it. So it's like I feel like that's kind of an interesting thing, and I feel like that's a lot of like what Justin does. He takes those genes and puts it into clown, and then it's like, holy cow, this is crazy, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool, I guess, thinking about stuff like that with like disco and what you might still be able to do with it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And I mean, the more and more people get their hands on these recessive genes, the kind of cooler stuff we're seeing come out, it's taken 6 to 8 years to kind of get where people want. Because every time you add
Yeah.
an incomplete dominant gene to a recessive, right? And if there's no hets to start out with, you got to start on your own.
Right.
Well,
Right.
you know, you're looking at like
Dude, forever.
couple years at least until maybe you'll get something, you know. Yeah, so every time
Right.
you add a gene, it's like adding a little more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of you know, that's what I'm saying. With, you know, Miguel's show that we did, that's one of the topics that I loved during that show was like the ball python market is not dead. This hobby, this industry
No.
is
Yeah.
not dead, right? We have
Absolutely not.
a ways to go, and we're still
Right.
getting new genes in too. So, or new genes popping up, you know.
Right. Right.
Um, so
Yeah,
it's an
and
exciting time.
things are coming out, and like, dude,
Yep.
it's the same thing. Like, look what Red Stripe was doing. Was Red Stripe honestly like doing a whole lot before, I guess Justin like threw it into clown? Like
Yeah.
same like I know like the late Ben Rennick, he had all those spot noses, and then started like nobody wanted to buy him, nobody wanted spot noses, and then he like started like just blasting out these crazy spot nose combos. So it's like, there's so
Yeah.
much to do. You know.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
there's some big name like recessive projects there that are coming down in price, and people are going to be able to buy them. And then that's when we're going to see like this just expansion of like new combos and crazy stuff going on because everybody has their own take.
Yeah, exactly, right. And the more people we bring in, the more variety we get to see produced too, right? You
Right.
know, the market's still demanding tons of cool snakes. So that's why I'm excited to see people jump into new projects or projects that maybe aren't new but like innovative, you know,
Right,
something
right.
that like
Yeah, it
you wouldn't
doesn't have to be
necessarily.
new to be insane. That's
No,
like
uh-uh.
I still feel like hypo has a lot to offer that's not being done. So that's
Yeah, especially in like the double recessive
yeah, the double
arena,
recessive arena,
right?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it does
I agree.
such cool things, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, I think it's cool. It kind of has a different flavor than Desert Ghost a little bit on, you know, how it cleans stuff up and kind
Right,
of
right,
what the animal looks like in the long run. But, you know, that's another gene that keeps your animal looking good as
right.
they get older, you know.
Yeah, I'd like to say I think that's where the market is really moving. We're moving more towards like dog show stuff to me. Like, look how pretty this snake is, but also look how cool this snake is going to look. Because
Right.
we've all seen these ball pythons brown out, and they spend so much money on these like really really pretty babies, and then they're adults, and it's like, well, this is kind of this isn't what I bought.
Right.
So I think that's cool that we're like moving towards that, like keeping these snakes looking pretty forever.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, it's really funny because my parents they bred Rottweilers and we're always kind of into doing like dog shows for a little while.
Right.
And like when I got into the snakes, my mom was kind of asking me like, you know, wait, so do they have like, you know, dog shows like where you bring your snake up on stage and
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
I was just like,
Twirl the
yeah.
snake. Yeah, do the periscope. You have to get them to
Yeah, you know, where
periscope.
they yeah do the perfect, you know, pointer thing, get all the 5 points and all that. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I haven't trained my snakes yet, Mom. That's coming though. When I do, we will do the shows.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And we will kill those shows, all right?
But no, she got it totally. Like once I
Yeah,
kind of explained that, like, you know, it's kind of like with the dog breeding specific lines that are, you know, people say, okay, hey, this is popular, this is cool, or it's something where it's like, this is what I work with for, you know, a specific reason. You know, anyhow, so she
right.
kind of like that was the
It
the
is, yeah. And that's yeah, it's crazy, man. I yeah. I just feel like, and this may be just like a biased narrow view on the market. I just feel like we're heading in a direction of really, really pretty quality animals as opposed to lots of animals. So it's
right,
just, and with that is going to become like, this is a pretty, really pretty pied. Even though it's just a pied, this is like the best looking one. And I
right.
think that's cool that it's headed there instead of, just like a mass production type stuff.
Right.
You know?
See, sorry, I just saw Nick's Lavera's.
Yeah.
He says I
Was
can
it?
make my spider put its head upside down.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
Derek, yeah, I was talking about the Mandarin gene. I think that's a cool gene.
Yeah,
Lubo's hitting some really cool stuff with that.
yeah. Miguel also, you know,
Yeah, I
who
know Miguel has
talk.
that. That's a
Uh-huh.
really cool snag.
And then Dave, like Palumbo, like they were saying, he's been doing some really cool stuff with the Mandarin. Yeah, I think the super form's where it's at with that guy.
Dude, yeah,
Super
yeah.
impactful as a super. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
And
Yeah.
maybe that'll be something kind of with like how Orange Dream, started subtle and just became stronger and stronger and stronger as the
hmm
generations move on.
Yeah. And then like Shane was just saying, Dead Mouse also, he's been putting out some stuff that's
Dude,
been super crazy. And
yeah.
I feel like he's flying under the radar right now.
Oh,
He was supposed to
absolutely.
be doing the YouTube channel. We need to see snakes, Chris. So if
Right,
you watch
right, dude.
this, if you're out there
Yeah.
right now, we want more content, man.
Yeah, and I
Show us your
know there's
secrets.
some atom bombs in there, man. There's some stuff in there like, dude, he has some heavy hitters.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, he's one of those guys that you when you see him post something, you're like, all right, what is it? Like,
Right.
like I need to look at this closely. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like he like is sneaky too with some stuff. So it's, there's always like a bit of an allure to it, but
hmm
it's
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. Well, normally we do a guest announcement
Oh yeah, we
when
do
when
that.
we're doing these, but we're not ready to make the guest announcement yet. So partially just because we haven't lined up anybody. I'm going to be frankly honest with you guys.
Yeah, it's
So
been I honestly like I didn't think we would even really go live tonight. I mean, this is my bedroom actually currently. My whole family's here, and so I thought the kids would run in here and interrupt all this, but they've been doing pretty good. I know everybody out there is being a warrior. So like we weren't really sure if we were even going to go live tonight, so we've kind of dropped the ball on all that a little bit. But our next interviewee, I'm sure is going to be great. So there's
yeah.
that. I can say that.
No, most definitely, most definitely. We've been chatting with a few people that I think would, be down the kind of step up, but need to
Right.
confirm with them before we make an announcement. So
Yeah.
we'll be making an announcement here pretty soon. I don't know, within the next couple days.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and then we'll roll
Yeah.
it for
Billy
sure.
nailed it. Slackers, man.
So- totally.
Yeah, he's got it pegged actually. So, and speaking to that, I know I have a bunch of people that I haven't responded to on Instagram, and it looks like now I'm just ignoring you because I'm here now talking on YouTube. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just kind of ignoring Instagram as a whole, really. So I need to get on there and talk to everybody. So I will. I'll be doing that for sure. If not, in the next hour when I get off of here. So little public service announcement on my end there.
Yeah. Get to it, mister. Get to
Yeah, dude.
it.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Oh man.
Gosh,
But
yeah.
no.
So it's a cool time of the year, though. I had a few of my first clutches of the year. They've had their second sheds now, so that's exciting. That's always like a cool thing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get those second sheds and
They're
they're eating and everything's going in the right
starting to
direction.
color up. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's cool. It's cool. So getting that going. Um, and let's see what else. Oh, I have a really actually big announcement on my end of a new pickup that might surprise some people. So that'll be cool to show everybody here shortly too.
Ooh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, there's some new news, I guess, on that for me.
I almost blew the secret. I almost blew it. Sorry. I'm
Dude, come
kidding.
on, man. We need some hype, dude. We need
We
some
need
hype.
to- I'm so bad at holding secrets, man. I got to tell everybody. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. I'll be doing that for sure, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude. Everybody's been so like respectful and nice, and thanks everybody for sticking around too. I know we've skipped some days, and now we're obviously slacking off here with our next guest announcement, but we appreciate everybody in here for sure. I think I feel like we had a lot of people in here right now, so it's been thank you for that. Chat's been awesome as usual, so
Oh
keep it
yeah.
up. Give
Yeah.
yourself a high five. All right?
Chat. High five yourself.
Yeah, high five yourself, chat.
No, definitely. So just wanted to kind of jump on tonight and like like Joel was saying, we just hadn't really done it in a while, so wanted to pull up with everybody. Been fun. So
Yeah, yeah, it's been good. Anything else anybody wants to talk about real quick? We just try to keep these a little bit shorter than us when it's just Adam and I's ugly mugs up here.
Right?
But
Nobody wants to see it.
yeah, yeah. Anything new you got to throw out there real quick, Adam?
No, not so much. I mean, yeah, not really.
Right, right, right. Okay,
But
okay.
next time, I promise, guys, I'll bring some snakes out tonight. Everything's kind of
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
quick and
planning on doing
easy.
that tonight. I wanted to bring because I haven't shown any of the post sheds really of the pastel highway to pied or yellow belly or gravel pied clutch. I haven't really shown that yet, and I also haven't shown that last clutch with the yellow belly or gravel pied I bred to a pinstripe pied, and I think we hit two yellow belly whatever gravel pinstripe pied girls out of that, and two other
Awesome.
snakes, and they've all shed and they look gorgeous, and I was going to bring them out tonight. Point of this entire ramble, but I fed them earlier, so I screwed that up. But I'd rather them eat, to be honest. But so next time, maybe I can bring those out too.
Yeah, I'll bring some out. We got a few here that I still have around. A few lavenders and a couple cool leopard bananas females that came out for me. So yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got some kind of cool stuff. I feel like floating around.
yeah, definitely. Maybe have to call Miguel on Skype, have him show the puzzle stuff.
Yeah, there we go. That's just as easy. Just randomly call him.
Right, dude. You're live on YouTube right now, by
Yeah,
the way. I
hey,
need you to go show the puzzles.
yeah, you need to show this stuff really quick. We have a demand for it. Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
Oh, Rich is gonna miss
yeah.
Tinley.
Let's say
So,
bummer, Rich. That's a bummer.
yeah, I know. My Tinley shopping list is mainly gonna comprise of puzzle and DG. Any cool hats I think I see of either things for female. That's what
Yeah,
I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
I think I'm with
Maybe
you
a,
on that. I think I'm
yeah.
with you. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Yeah, man, it's tough because huh. Yeah. I think DG is probably on the list. Maybe I don't know. It just kind of depends. If there might be if there's like some kind of like maybe cool combo het sunset thing, maybe I would maybe head in that direction if it was like reasonable or something like that. But I think DG is probably the top of the list for looking at stuff. Yeah, the DG puzzle. Yeah.
Sure, Will. Send one down.
Yeah, dude. Not interested.
Right. When Will, when's that clutch coming out? I think pretty soon, right? The Desert Ghost puzzle clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh,
SAC show next weekend too, for anybody that might be going.
I'm going to that actually.
Yeah. I think there might be a slim chance I make that actually.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, yeah, we'll
Okay.
see. I might be able to pull that off.
Yeah, let me know. I need to tell my mom that we're coming up, but yeah, we're gonna be out there for sure. So I think
Yeah.
we're gonna go out like the Wednesday ahead of time, and then get a hotel down in Sacramento
Right.
a Saturday night. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the SAC show is really cool, I hear. So that'd be
Yeah, I like the venue. It's a really nice venue. It has, a lot of great breeders are at the show. Last year got to go and actually talked with Rich for one of the first times, like in person for a while at that show. Bought a snake off of him. So yeah, it's a great show.
right, right.
Yep. Ooh, September 30th
September
at
30th.
Hatches. Oh man.
Mark
All
your
right,
calendars, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm marking my calendar for sure because I want to see that, man. That's been a dream of mine to see that for quite a while. So that'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so SAC show not next weekend. 28th, 29th of September. So yeah, I should probably be able to make that. I think I'll be good.
Well, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you do, let me know. I can't remember. I think Heather stepped outside. I can't remember if we got a hotel room already or if we still need to book that. But I can let you know what hotel we're at. If
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
See you, Billy. See you guys.
Yep. Yeah,
And
Wiz leaving himself a 1K budget. I like that. Don't tell the wife. Well, I hope she's not watching, man.
right. For sure. But anyhow, I don't want to keep everybody too long. Enjoy pulling up and hearing what everybody's got going for Tinley.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking forward to seeing hopefully a lot of you guys over there.
Yeah, I'm
I
super
was,
excited.
yeah, me too. I was going to try and get shirts for Reptiles Unplugged printed out, but I think I waited too long with my contact and we weren't going to be able to make the Tinley show. So I'm thinking maybe Pomona. I'm going to get
Yeah,
some Reptiles Unplugged stuff printed out for us.
that'd be cool. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, yeah. Let's figure that out. Let's yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll try that for
All
Pomona.
right. Well, I guess that's all. That's all I got. That's all I got tonight. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Though I really appreciate it. Like I said, I know we've been spotty. There's been a lot going on, and we appreciate the patience. It's a pretty cool group we got hanging out here all the time.
Yeah.
So
I
thank you all.
definitely enjoy seeing everybody jump in. So thank you all.
Yeah.
All right.
Really
You guys have a
appreciate
good night.
it. See you guys.
That's it.